My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video.
Sony. Save us.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure we can all admit we're kind of looking forward to this next PlayStation showcase coming next Thursday. You know, it's not too often that Sony decides to come out the shadows and acknowledge our existence. So, because of the fact that they're doing that, each time they do that, PlayStation fans are gonna get excited. I've already heard people say, oh, we getting God of War Ragnarok, we getting God of War Ragnarok gameplay, we gonna get a Spider-Man 2 teaser, we getting Elden Ring, we getting Last of Us 2 Factions game. It's like, I kind of get why Sony went to the shadows, bro. Because if you remember, when these suckers was still doing E3, like, people would always, like, no matter what, even if Sony announced what they were going to show, people would just always expect the absolute most from Sony every time. That's truly why these suckers just be in the shadows now saying nothing. I get it, Sony. I get it. You know, so, but yes, people are excited for this showcase. Again, it's next Thursday, 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific time or 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. Let's see. They said tune in to see what's next for PlayStation 5. You've been awfully patient, and we thank you for that. Gee, thanks, Sony. And now we're looking forward to showing you what we've been working on. Tune in next Thursday, September 9th, for a look into the future of PS5. The showcase will weigh in at around 40 minutes and include updates from PlayStation Studios and some of the industry's most imaginative developers for games releasing this holiday and beyond. And stick around after the presentation to get more updates from some of the studio teams featured in the showcase. One thing to note, PlayStation's next generation of VR won't make it. Yes, thank God. Hey. No offense for VR owners. It's just a lot of times at these events, the last thing I'm trying to see is VR. Thank God. One thing to note, PlayStation's next generation of VR won't make an appearance this time. But there will still be plenty of great PS5 games from developers large and small. We hope you can join us. Yeah. So yeah, the PlayStation Showcase is coming next Thursday. I find it very interesting though how, I mean, this is not called State to Play. It's called PlayStation Showcase 2021, and I'm not a fan of the State to Play format. I never really get excited for State to Plays. I just kind of watch them, you know. But for this, I am kind of looking forward to this because again, Sony has really been quiet as of late. You know, no one has really forced them neither to come out the shadows and, you know, show us stuff. So I will say I am kind of looking forward to this junk. I ain't hyped for it or nothing like that because I ain't gonna allow myself to be hyped for stuff to then be disappointed. But, you know, again, you see people every time Sony makes an announcement or like they have an upcoming event, people get excited. So I definitely think there's a good chance we're going to see some more Horizon Forbidden West. We probably will see an appearance for that. I've been hearing people talk about, I guess this is still a thing that people care about, that Blue Box Studios game. What's that junk? Abandoned? Is that, I don't even know if that's supposed to have any type of attachment to Silent Hill, but suckers have been doing like conspiracy, like deep college thesis videos on it. And I don't know, I guess that's still a thing that people care about. I don't really care, but maybe Abandon might be there. You know, people have been talking about God of War Ragnarok. I don't necessarily think we're gonna see gameplay. Well, who knows? Maybe we could, because think about it. We got God of War 20, yeah, because when God of War 2018, we first got gameplay for that at E3 2016. So we got gameplay for that 2 years before it was ready to come out. So I actually think God of War Ragnarok gameplay is a possibility. And if God of War Ragnarok is supposed to come out next year, I think there's a high chance we could get some gameplay for that. As far as Spider-Man 2 teaser, I mean, what are we talking about? Are we talking about just like a title screen? Are we talking about a JPEG? Are we talking about you know, are we talking about like just an announcement that hey, the game is starting development? Or are we talking about like a trailer type thing? I don't think we get in no trailer. We know the game is going to happen, so you know, maybe like an official, you know, title for the game with like a screen on it and showing, you know, who's going to be the villain in this one, maybe. But I kind of think right now, I kind of feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. I would love to see them put some new games in the PS Plus collection thing with PS5, because again, if you have PS5, I know it's still hard for suckers to find PS5s, trust me, I know, but if you have a PS5, you know, the PS Plus collection has stayed the same since the PS5 launch, so I would love to see them add some games to that, maybe even get like a surprise or two with some remakes or remasters for games to come back. Like I would love to see Resistance come back to PlayStation. Especially Resistance. I know some people say Killzone, but I don't know. I don't necessarily know the future of Killzone. You know, Killzone, I feel like for a lot of people peaked with 2, and then after that, it was like a slow decline for Killzone. Not to mention today, Sony has like little to no exclusive first-person shooter, so I definitely feel like they could use one. I feel like Resistance and again, Insomniac, like these suckers, you know, even with games that they don't do no more, people be like, oh, I freaking missed this game from something. I feel like Resistance with PS5 could be so good, you know, just try to bring back the series. I don't know if they would do a reboot, a complete remake, a remaster, whatever, but I've been seeing and hearing from a lot of, you know, PlayStation fans wanting to see this series come back. I would love to see that. It doesn't have to be like all brand new brand new IPs and sequels for all like the big games that we know of all already. I would definitely like to see a surprise or two. I know people have been talking about this new PS5 model that's supposed to be a thing, like this rumor of a PS5 model, which I see, and I don't necessarily feel like it's needed, but the fact that, you know, again, PS5 doesn't really come with a lot of storage space on the SSD. You only get like 667 gigs of space. If they could turn that SSD into maybe, you know, like a 1.5 terabyte PS5, now, no, it will cost more. But looking at the PS5 now, I mean, this junk is, you know, it's not the smallest console on the market. So I was thinking about a PS5 Slim, but I don't know if that's on the board right now. I definitely think it could be a future thing because, you know, people like smaller consoles, especially because if you don't got like desk space or like a lot of it is tough if you don't have space for your PS5. I've seen some of my viewers just not have the space for it and they put it on the floor. So maybe a PS5 Slim. I would think that it's just a PS5 with more storage space. You know, because again, if you're saving all of your games, your PS5 and PS4 games on that SSD with only 667 gigs of space, that jump goes by fast. So I'm thinking if they do confirm a new model of PS5, it'll be just one with more storage space. A PS5 slim model could be a thing in the future, but I don't think it'll be now, you know. And then, I mean, even if they do announce this new model, as soon as they do it, guess what? Scalpers. So you ain't gonna get it anyway. Unfortunately, you ain't gonna get it anyways. Scalpers gonna be rubbing their hands like Birdman if they do make that announcement. So, you know, but yeah, this showcase, I'm definitely kind of looking forward to. I think this is PlayStation's first showcase since the PS5 has been out. You know, so if I do believe so. I'm gonna definitely tune in for it. I will be live streaming it. What do you guys feel like has a high chance of being shown? What things would you like to see? You think we're gonna have any surprises at this event? Let me know all that down and more in the comment section below. Any crazy predictions you got that, you know, things that people aren't even expecting that has a chance of being there? Let me know all that down in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until the next video, my brothers and sisters, it is time to pony up. Next week, it's time, sucker. Sony, save us.